Hello, Jen here with an unboxing video for you. I realized that I haven't posted this yet, and this was from like a month ago, so I should probably get it put up. This is all the goodies that I got after the Great Canadian Scrapbook Carnival in April from Scrap Addicts is who is hosting it now and who owns it now. I will leave their links down below if you want to go check them out. They are an brick and mortar store and also online store from Edmonton. And my scrappy haul is from Scrap Shots. So I grabbed a bunch of design team stuff. And then I also have a few things from Simply Stated Designs and our little Makery, which is just a little shop that I'll explain at the end of the video. So yeah, I just grabbed a few things to kind of, have some extra goodies to play with this summer and kind of create some projects with, all from Scrap Shots. So I just got this little album. I thought it was a cute little size. Not really a size that I've used that much before. And so I thought I'd grab that. Maybe I'll do our summer road trip or something like that in that one. I got these craft tree albums. I love putting these together. So this one is the accordion hinge album that you can see here. So yeah, it should be kind of fun. I think it kind of pulls out like an accordion, and it comes with everything that you need, including all of the instructions. Everything is pre-cut and pre-scored for you though, so you don't have to worry about having to try to measure and follow those instructions. You just fold on the lines and adhere things together based on the instructions, and then you add your own paper. And then I also got the 6x6, and this one comes with enough stuff to make 2 albums. So when you're looking at these, when you're kind of shopping around, hop into the Scrap Shot store, and there's a ton of them. I also have a bunch of videos on my channel that you can go back and look at. I think I created a mini album playlist too, actually, so you can hop in and take a look at them. And I show myself putting them together. But when you're picking which ones you like, some of them are enough to make 1 album, and some of them actually come with enough supplies to make 2. It just depends on how big and complex they are and how many fold outs and things like that they have. But keep your eyes out for those, because you do sometimes get those extra albums, which is really fun and kind of nice. But they're really easy to put together, and you can make them however you want, but everything is scored and cut and prepped and ready for you. So I just enjoy putting them together. And then I got these adorable little bunnies. So cute. I have some Easter pictures that I wanted to scrap, and I honestly don't have that much Easter themed papers or collections, and so occasionally I do have to go and buy some stuff that is intentionally kind of spring and Easter. I don't know why, but that seems to be the season that I shop for the least. So yeah, I needed a bit of a refill. So I grabbed the little bunnies with their carrots, and then I also grabbed this collection that kind of matches those bunnies. And I love how Simply Stated, this is Simply Stated Designs, but I got this from the Scrap Shots store. But I love how they do the 6x6 pieces as sort of a cut apart sheet. So you get almost like a mini paper pad, and then you get the full sized papers. So I kind of like how they've done that. And you can see how gorgeous this is. I love that watercolor. It instantly made me want to pull out my watercolors and start playing around to try to get that like grayish tone with the black effect. I think that's beautiful. And here is kind of that checked. So it's almost like bunny theme. those little bunnies kind of match the red. That is that checked pattern. There's also a farmyard collection that this kind of goes with, the same red tone. And I don't plan on actually putting the bunnies on these papers. I just really, really liked the flowers. I almost kind of just want to frame these and use them as art because I think that they are that pretty. But the bunnies will go into my Easter album, and these I will probably hoard, but I will work really hard to pull them out and actually create with them. So yeah, you can see just how nice that is, and definitely like a watercolor hand-drawn effect, which is great. I love that. And the florals are just really pretty too. So that is the paper pack and those cute little bunnies. I'm giving you a really good look at all of those, but also secretly I was kind of just staring at them myself because they are really pretty. I also grabbed some thickers. I love the size of these ones. They are going to be a challenge for me. I struggle with titles. I know. But I just thought that the size was really unique and fun, and so I grabbed those. I grabbed a pack of these guys. They're gold and then also almost like a pearl. And I would have grabbed 2 packs if there had been 2 packs. There weren't. But I thought those were really nice. They're kind of neutral but still give a little bit of sparkle. So if you just needed to add, a little extra oomph to a layout, I think those will work great. And then I grabbed these ones, which lots of black and then lots of different colors. I grabbed 2 packs to make sure that I could spell out entire sentences, and I just like the size of those 2. Those tend to be the size of thicker that I grab for most often. And then I have not grabbed this entire collection, but I wanted to have just a few bits and pieces of it, and I was really drawn to this die cut pack. As you can see at the top there are 112 pieces, and I can vouch that when you open this up and they all come spilling out, there are definitely 112 pieces. But I thought they were kind of fun. They're in lots of great colors, and you can see how thick that is right there. And they'll go with a lot of different collections. So that's the Artful Moments collection that Vicky Booten designed for 49 and Market. I might grab other pieces, but I think I'm okay with just that one pack. Oh, and there you can see me. I also grabbed some Spellbinders cardstock. Sorry, Storm is playing with her little ball, and for some reason she gets so loud when she's playing with it. So that's what you're hearing in the background. So I have Acorn Fog, Fairy Tale, and the last one that you'll see in a second is Indigo. But these are just really thick, really nice, basic kind of cardstock colors. I specifically went for the colors that were, I felt, still kind of neutrals, but not white. So even that fog one, it's more gray than white, if you can almost kind of see it compared to my desk, which is a little touch more white, or even just compared to the white label that is in front of it. So I thought that those would just be nice, kind of different, oh, Stormy, kind of different colors that I could add to my cardstock collection. So that was it for Scrap Shots. And again, I will leave the links down below so you can hop into the shop and take a look for yourself. And now we're moving on to Simply Stated. And of course, I had to get this piece of paper. It's got all the camping, which I love. I love that they did this as a cut apart sheet in smaller squares, because I tend to do most of my scrapbooking for our camping trips in smaller albums, mini albums, the little simple stories, like what are they called, snap albums and stuff like that. So I like the smaller size. And I definitely had to grab that. And then I grabbed these forest animals. I know I don't know if I'm going to be able to scrap these. I love how sweet they are. The bunny was there and I thought, oh, this is, kind of on par with what I was looking for. But there's also that sweet fox and wolves, 2 different wolves. There's a little tiny raccoon. Yeah, look at that face. Oh, he's so cute. And you can see again, this is the 4 6x6 pieces. So if you wanted to have it sort of as a mini album or mini papers, you could cut those apart. And then you have the 12x12s as well. So the wolf, and then, he almost looks smug. Don't you think he looks a little smug? He is so adorable. I love him. And then what comes after him? I don't know. You can tell I'm smitten because I'm just staring at him. Oh, the fox. Yep, the super sweet fox. I could just frame that and put that in my son's room and it would just be great. He's 15 now. He probably would be like, Mom, why are you doing that? But I still think it's really sweet. And then look at that little badger. Oh my goodness. And there's the bear that I could put in my other son's room. Oh, so sweet. I love it. And then another wolf and the owl. So yeah, I don't know. Look at that bunny. Am I going to be able to actually scrap with these? I don't know. I'm going to have to make a point to actually pull them out. And sorry. Do you know what she's doing? This funny, sweet little cat that we have, Storm. She knocks her ball. So she carries the ball up the stairs from downstairs. Then she drops it and kind of pushes it and lets it roll all the way down the stairs. And then she chases it down. And then she brings it back up meowing. And then she rolls it back down. She's such a funny little thing. So sweet though. Oh, that bear. I love that bear. And then this guy too. They're all so cute. I really like that paper. And there you can see. So that is the 12x12 paper pack that I got, Forest Animals. And then I got a couple extra bits and pieces. So this is from that same pack that you saw, or same collection, there you go, that you saw that I grabbed from Scrap Shots. But these are the Easter eggs. And here you can see they're quite large. So you've got them in all different sizes. I think three or four different sizes, and they're really beautiful with those flowers on them. And then of course I always go for the Canadiana stuff. So I really liked the provinces, but they're all in the shape of the province. And then there's some cute ones like a moose and a beaver that say Canada. So I thought that those were really great. And again, kind of big, not so big that I won't be able to use them, but nice and big that you can clearly read what they say. And then here are the provinces again, which I thought was really great. And again, in a nice big size. I almost feel like turning those into stickers and sticking them in our trailer. And then wait till you see these ones. They are really beautiful. This is what I love from Simply Stated. They have these large die cuts. You don't get a ton of them in a pack, but you're not buying them to get a ton of them in a pack. You're buying them to get those specific images. And so there is the crab. And of course, we were just the weekend before this, we were in Vancouver. So I had the ocean on my mind. So I got the crab and then the book with the ocean coming out of it. I think that's lovely. A seahorse, and they have the beautiful like kind of floral print inside them. The octopus, just like my tattoo. Yep, there you are. So I could definitely use that to scrap the photos from getting my tattoo. I think I already did those though, but don't worry, I will definitely use the octopus. And another book. which I love. And here is a sea turtle. Honestly, the only thing that would have made this pack even better is if there had been a shark in there too. Then my two favorite animals would have been in there. I absolutely love octopus and I love sharks. So that would have been great. I'll have to find another shark, or maybe just send them a quick email, because at the crops, they will actually like look up and design stuff and print it out for you directly there while you're there. So I might have to send them a quick email. But that was from Simply Stated, and all of the links will be down below. Another great Canadian company, so please go and check them out. Let them know that Jen says hi. And then the last thing, look at this. So I'm going to admit, I have seen our little Makery kits for at least a year, I think, in a place that we have here in my town called Main Street Market. We had a sandwich shop in that place, and so every day going to work, I would go and take a quick peek or say hello to the ladies at Main Street Market, and these kits were popping up, and I thought they were super, super cool. It's layered, kind of 3D effect, images. So they've got all different kinds, more than I could even describe. Mountains and rivers and, hockey themed and whatever themes you want. Go and look on their website. They just have a ton of them. And so what you get in the kit is you get the plain wood, which I didn't take the plastic off, so you can't see what each of the layers are, but I kind of jiggled it a little bit so you can see that there are multiple rings of layers in that piece that's all held together by the cellophane. So you get all of the layers, you get the stand, you get the glue, and you get paint if you want to go ahead and paint all of your elements. And then you can see here, you get a few little tips, color wheels and stuff like that to kind of just help guide you in how you may want to choose to paint it. And you get a paintbrush. So there, tons of stuff in the kit. There are so many different kinds. Honestly, whatever you can dream of, they probably have a kit for it. So go and check them out, our little Makery. I will put their links in the description as well, so you can go and find the one that's calling to you. Honestly, there are several of them. I do not feel ashamed for enabling your purchases, because you are going to love it. Again, let them know that I sent you and I say hello. I got the camping one because I'm going to put this in our trailer. I'm so excited. And that's it. That is my little unboxing from the Great Canadian Scrapbook Carnival. Go and check out all the links down below, and I will talk to you again soon. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, happy scrapping. Bye.
What about then? Tell my channel.